What's up? Welcome everybody. It's RJ of the Nerdy Brew here on this channel where we talk TV, movies, and everything in between. All while drinking a cup of coffee. Now, if you like one of those things or all of those things, why don't you consider like, subscribing, and hit that notification bell and becoming a fellow Brewster. So today, fellow Brewsters, we just catching a vibe right now. Kicking back on this Saturday. I got my coffee. And had some technical difficulties. The screen just went black. They was just like, YouTube was like, nah, nigga, we don't want you streaming. Get out of here. So it kicked me off. I don't know why, but now I'm back, and we got everything up and rolling. But what I wanted to say is there's this show called The Idol, and this is what I'm gonna do. Like, this is a comparison between The Bear and The Idol that I wanted to talk about. So The Bear, as I said, it's really authentic. Like, it's wonderful television. I think it's top television that isn't a show about dragons or gangsters. Like, it's a great show. Like it has nothing to do with guns. It has nothing to do with violence. It has nothing to do with obscure sex. Like, it has nothing to do with any of those things. It just definitely has just like great storytelling, and it has great relationships. And so the thing is, there's a show called The Idol that's on HBO Max or Max, and the show is created by Sam Levinson, who also created Euphoria. And it's the new show, and The Weeknd is in it. And there's only 3 episodes so far. But I gotta tell you that I really do hate that show. And I don't know if it's being a phenomenon right now because it's like a HBO production. I definitely recommend that people watch The Bear over the show. And this is the point that I'm trying to make comparing the two, is that if you watch The Idol, I hate the show so much. And I don't want to make certain things racial. But you got The Weeknd playing in there, and he's this slick-haired ponytail dude. And The Weeknd is a Weeknd, so he's black, and so he's this black dude encroaching and manipulating this small-framed white girl, right? And it's real predatory. It's real predatory, and he's doing it for his own ambitions, and also putting her through mental mental heartache and mental turbulence, to have her fluctuating in an abusive relationship, and it just makes it seem it's a bad image and a bad representation for black men, first and foremost. So I definitely hate The Weeknd's character within that show. And I'm not, there's classism. Classism is a real thing. And everyone has trauma that I will not diminish and say that their trauma is less than the next person's trauma, because it's something that hurt them that they have to process. So that's my disclaimer. So it's saying that the girl in the show is being heartbroken and she's crying that she's a celebrity. Definitely like first world problems. Because I'm not broadcasting nothing, but just just like the sense of like the pampering that she can go through. Like, oh, she gotta practice some dance moves. Oh, that's mad tough. And then like everybody is, I don't know if the people are yes men, but the fact is, like, she's being a perfectionist and she's being wrapped up in her own mind, but she's being fed into the Western Hollywood society that's being glamorized. Also, the show is exploiting this girl. So I don't know if it's Sam Levinson and if she's just like that deep into being an actress, or I don't know what the case may be. But this shorty, she's naked a lot, wearing a lot of provocative clothes, and I don't have a problem with expression, because everybody got that right. Everybody got their right. Like, look at Prince. Prince was very androgynous. I don't have no problem with people finding who they were and accepting who they are. And I don't know if that's from the character, but just having her in these provocative clothes. And I'm not talking about the character in itself. I'm talking about what Sam Levinson is doing for the actress. Having her in these provocative clothes, having her in these graphic sex scenes, having her, exploit her body in such a way. And then to me, I see that it's perverted. And then they want to put it on the guise of calling it art / entertainment. When to me, it's just him using his, I'll just say it, like using his power, using his creativity for him to exercise his perversiveness and use it under HBO. And I just feel like what they're doing is exploitating this young girl that's in this show. And as I said, it's not a good look for the Weeknd to be this sleazy, opportunist black man dealing with this girl. And then, and as I said before, it just makes us look bad that that's all that we're about. We're about sexual domination, mental manipulation, and we're also opportunists when it comes to an opportunity that is not legal. And like, do you know how many like CDL drivers I know? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people who just wake up in the morning and just go to work, and it just is like maybe it's a commentary on how weird Hollywood is. But if I was to give anybody a good recommendation on Hollywood and how it's so outside of regular people, but the culture has changed. I don't know. I would say Entourage, and I would also say Ray Donovan, because the first 4 seasons he's in Hollywood in itself, being a crime noir, and then Entourage with its hyper, I don't know what you call it, hyper exaggeration of a lifestyle. But for those to live vicariously through lifestyles of what regular people aren't doing, those are the shows I recommend. But this show that's trying to be edgy and trying to be a deconstruction, I just feel like it's really tasteless, and I really feel like it's poorly done. So with the breakdown of what I'm saying is between the Idol, everyone should watch The Bear. The show is mad good, bro. The show is mad good. As I said, I talked about it in my top 10 shows of 2022, and it's one of my best returning shows of 2023. So yeah, definitely I recommend watching The Bear.
Mouth on top, Kung Fu, Bruce Lee chop, moon rocks, go Red Sox, tryna go far like Boondocks, headshot, blunt stay high, talking shit, gotta pull up on they block, you fraud, I'm Couchgod, know you got a tax like a state charge, safe house, safe house, safe house, safe house.